How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the second channel. I have a main channel where I do a lot of FNAF stuff, but on this, it's gonna be a little different. But today, I want to talk about a Minecraft server, a beloved one named Hive. It used to be called Hive Minigames. They took away the minigames. I've compiled a list of the top 10 reasons this server fucking sucks. Sometimes it's my personal favorite on Bedrock, but it still has some stuff I'm not too fond of. So we're gonna get into that. At number 10, I have sweats. I'm gonna demonstrate this by joining not the sweatiest game mode on this server, but one of the most sweatiest game modes, and I'm just gonna show you guys. Let's just wait. YouTuber's ultimate rank, bro, level 27. I may be level 29, but I'm still kind of washed. There's a lot of sweats on this server. It is the sweatiest server. A rare find, you'll find a sweat on. I spawn next to the highest leveled person in this fucking lobby. That just goes to show my kind of luck. It's so sweaty. Even if you do get a win, you just don't feel like you accomplished enough, because you don't feel like you're having fun thanks to these guys, even if you do catch a win here. Okay, wow, maybe I'm the sweat. Holy shit! Oh my god! I made the fucking rage quit. Oh my god. Scratch 10, I might be the problem, actually. This is interesting. I didn't get the fucking bed. Oh my god. Oh my god! I just walked off. Oh, something I love about this game mode that no one else seems to do is use speed potions. I love these things. Oh, like that's so smooth. Diamond pick. Interesting. Number 9, I wrote down, and I kid you not, Diddy Bloods in lobby. And this is just something I've noticed. I don't know if I'm going to get one here. There tends to be a decent sizable amount of Diddy Bloods, as I'll call them, that kind of appear in the lobby here. Probably P words. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. It's just, it's a little off-putting. I'm just logging on, to get some build battle in, like everybody else. And I just see someone in the chat talking about how they rub their tootsies in maple syrup, and I'm like, oh my god, what are we saying, you guys? Like, I don't chirp in or anything, but it's just like, why are we discussing this on Minecraft Bedrock Edition Hive minigame? Speaking of build battle, number 8 is, I think that a lot of the LTMs, and LTM's a limited time mode, like this one that I'm playing right now, which is one of the best things Hive has put out in the recent months. Really like this, but the problem is, the reason why this is a reason why the server sucks is it's a limited time mode. It's not gonna stay in the game. They've had some other LTMs over the years, like Sky Royale. I'm pretty sure was an LTM way back in quarantine. But I do like some of the LTMs that they've come out with, and I really feel like they should just stay permanent modes. Kind of what CubeCraft does, which they do beta games, which is basically they have game modes that they're testing out to see if people on the server will play it or like it. And I feel like Hive should do something similar. I feel like there's a lot of other just modes that are lost to time that should make a return. I would say Treasure Wars, but I actually do prefer Bed Wars. And speaking of Sky Royale, I think Hive should have something. Yo. I'm reporting. No. I'm actually the top 800 or 900 players on this whole game. Position 699. Oh, this went up. I propose an idea that I really think Hive should have done earlier, that not any other featured Bedrock servers have done, and that is a Battle Royale game mode. Kind of like, if you guys ever heard of Hoplite, that's basically Minecraft Fortnite. It's a Java server where there's 40 players, you drop into a world with some modded items, and you fight until there's one person standing. it's just like Fortnite, but it's, you know, in Minecraft, and I feel like Hive should take advantage of that, especially on Bedrock, when there's probably a lot of Bedrock players that do play Fortnite. I do actually like the Hive style of PvP, where you throw a projectile that could get you a good combo. It's satisfying. That was more of a suggestion than really a bug I have. It's more of a lack thereof, rather than a gripe I have with the server. Number 6, I feel like Hive should have some more collaborations and just random events. They've really only had one years ago, which was the Sonic event that lasted, what, like 2 weeks? I mean, come on. But I don't know what other IPs. If you guys know any, comment below. You know, I think the Sonic collab was actually a really good collab, but I just feel like they need some more stuff like that to bring back some players, you know, get some exclusive costumes, whatever it is, you know. It just feels weird that this server's the #1 server on all of Bedrock. It's been around for half a decade, and they've only had one real event, which was the Sonic one. And speaking of Hive, that we've been speaking about that the whole fucking video. But speaking of Hive, if you're familiar with the server, if you watch Hive on YouTube or anywhere, semi-familiar with the community, you will know that Hive YouTube has fallen off. It has been dead, passed away, rotting for quite some time. You'll see a hit video here and there. 9 times out of 10, it's like evident potato pie defect. You know, there's a lot of potential for content on the Hive, and it just seems like no one really, people try, it's just, it tends to be the same stuff. Yeah, there's some good Hive YouTubers out there too, but they don't pull views, which is also another thing. And I guess I didn't put this on the list. Honorable mention, the fucking drama. Drama, really, on a Bedrock server? Come on, hold your horses. You know, the occasional drama will drop here and there. I missed that shit. I just died. Wow. That's all I really gotta say about Hive YouTube. I'd wish to see, you know, a resurgence in the content, you know, some better stuff coming out about it. Number 4, I put on the list, it's not quarantine anymore. And I think what I meant by that, I literally wrote this like in 2 minutes, dead ass, before I started recording this. I think what I meant by this is the server was basically at its peak in COVID, in quarantine, and I played the server back in quarantine, as did many other people, because what else were you doing? Getting a job? It was a fun time, and I look back fondly on OG quarantine era of Hive, just all the major things that Hive has gone through. Besides maybe the release of Bed Wars has really been about 4 years ago. I don't really think the server sucks. I'm just getting my fucking title in. I'm gonna be completely straight and honest with you, bro. I almost just fell off. Like the Hive. Yo. It's still the #1 server. It hasn't fallen off by any means, but it's just... Number 3, I put one single word. Sometimes it's 2, but it's really 1. Sky Wars. I can't fucking play Sky Wars as for any other normal human being with a proper hygiene. Because you know why? You know why? It's fucking sweats. It's fucking sweats like this guy right here and that guy over there. What the fuck? Dude, get a fucking job! Get a fucking job! Level 100! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into this deep. You're gonna see my commentary fall off because it's just impossible to think about anything else other than the game when you're playing this fucking shit. And it pisses me off so much. And it's so fucking annoying. Sky Wars had some updates recently where they added Prestige. Now Hive has this thing with every single game mode that they have, which is levels. You can see on my XP bar, it says 23. I'm level 23. It can go up to level 100. Recently, they added the ability to prestige yourself. And what that would be is you would start out again from level 1, but you would have a little badge by your username. And everyone that mains this fucking game and mains this server went buck fucking wild. And all they do to this fucking day is prestige again and again and again, and it's fucking impossible to get in a single chill fucking game without having a gallon of butt sweat up you. I mean, just fucking look at this guy. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Trying to get me off the fucking map. So as I just showed you there, Skywars is unplayable. It gets fucking ridiculous. There's level 100s, there's level 100 prestiges, there's level 100 prestiges. It's just completely unplayable, and it's all people fucking do on here, and I'm shocked that these are actual human beings that walk the same earth and streets as us. But it's just shocking. This is all they put their mind to. That is the level 100. What the fuck is he doing? This is a level 100. What the fuck is he doing? I feel my mind slowly start to melt the longer I watch these people run. And he just won by mining ores. Like, my mind completely turns into goop liquid. And it's just, I mean, I look like this after about 15 minutes of playing Skywars. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. And they all immediately requeue into the next game mindlessly, not even feeling good, any self-worth after winning a game, and they just keep hopping right back in again and again and again. And if you're not careful, you'll fall into that hole too. And you won't get good at the game. You'll still be fucking dog shit. And that was only number 3, and I'm already sweating, getting fucking pissed off. So, and at number 2, I put that Hive is, quote, afraid of fun. I kind of just noticed that Hive, with all its games, kind of just takes itself a little too seriously for a Minecraft server, you know? They keep it to Bed Wars, Sky Wars, Murder Mystery. And they really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-ish games. Some of these are kind of just like servers within the server, but and that is a lot, but most people, as you can see here with the player count, kind of just play the ones in the front. But it just feels like they kind of prioritize their big general games that every other server in the world has. I just feel like they need to, you know, someone needs to kick them in the funny bone, you know what I mean? Like, for example, CubeCraft. I hate CubeCraft, except for one game mode, and if you guys are familiar with me in my videos, you know exactly which game mode I'm talking about. Pillars of Fortune. I am so hooked on that game. You know, put it on the screen right now. Pillars of Fortune is just a game where you spawn on a bedrock pillar, you get an item every 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and you just, it's 5-minute rounds. Whoever's the last one standing wins, and it's the simplest thing, most stupidest game mode ever, and I absolutely love it, and I run it way too much. And I notice, you know, when I look back to Hive, it's kind of boring. Like, not boring, but it's just like, quote that one guy from that episode of SpongeBob Pretty Patties, there's no pizzazz here, man. They don't really spice it up. I think Block Party is probably the closest thing to spicing it up. But I just feel like Hive, you know, CubeCraft did kind of copy Pillars of Fortune off of like a million other people before adding it to their server, but that's not the... My game just froze. I just like to see, you know, Hive kind of spice up their game modes a little more. Not be afraid to be a little kooky. I think it would just be really cool to see, you know, more silly, goofy, kooky little game modes. Kind of like Pillars of Fortune. I'd be completely fine with Hive making their own version of Pillars of Fortune, you know. Just to give the people something a little different. A little I just immediately died. I was the last hider? Wow. One last thing about number 2 is they did have a silly little mini game called Nemo Slap. I want to say 2-3 years ago, and it was up for I don't know how long, but I ran it a little bit, and it was literally just slapping people with knockback Nemos. It was just a lobby. There was no like winner or anything, just like a kill count, I think. More stuff like that. Just something to turn your brain off and play. And that brings me to number 1, which I said there's still hope. There's still potential for this server. And is that really a reason why it sucks? No, but I want to wrap off the video saying that there is still potential for this server. It's the number 1 server for a reason. They're not a Mineville or a Lifeboat situation where they're complete sellouts or anything. They actually keep the Minecoin stuff pretty basic with just some, you know, skin packs and this stuff, which can, you know, none of it really gives you an advantage anywhere. But I respect this server, even though I've been dissing it the whole video, but I think it's a cool server still, and I would like to see it improve. And I mean, what do I know? I mean, the channel you're watching this on right now is 20 subscribers, and my bigger channel has 700, and I only post FNAF stuff. I mean, come on, hold my horses, you know what I mean? But comment down below if you agree with some of my stuff that I said. Comment below if you think there's any other reasons why this server is kind of butt cheeks at times. I just can't touch this fucking game ever in my life anymore, and I would love to see what would be a funny little prank. All right, if I'm who's the Hive guy? Splodger? Is he? My idea is I log on one day, I delete levels completely from the Skywars code. Everyone has a blank XP bar like I have right now. There's no way to level up, and it's just blank. All the sweats will cry and sob in their bed sheets, wondering what went wrong in their life for this to occur and what they're gonna do with the rest of their life. What are they gonna do? Get a job? You know, start studying? What are they gonna do? They haven't even thought of this. They haven't used their brain on anything else other than Skywars. And I just think if I was I think Splodger is the Hive guy, I would be doing a great service to the world, to the community of Hive. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I've been rambling for a while. If you sat through this whole video for God knows what reason, subscribe. I think I'm going to do a lot more Minecraft on this second channel. If you're here for the love of the game, for the love of me, hit that sub button, hit that like button. If you like FNAF stuff, where did I go? Oh. If you like FNAF stuff, I do have a FNAF, mostly FNAF dedicated channel. If you're into any of that, go check out my main channel too. We're pushing 1,000 subscribers as I'm recording this, so hopefully we get there someday and beyond. So peace out, everybody. I'm gonna see you later. Excuse me.